Now I bet some of you have heard you need to lead your downswing with your lower body, but I say it a little bit differently. We need to leverage our lower body for our downswing, and today I'm going to explain what that means, and this is going to make a massive impact on your golf game and really the key moment in the swing that every golfer needs to master. Let's check it out. So, most golfers are swaying away and not finding their balance. And I talk about this in all the other videos, but basically we're getting on the outside of the leg, because everybody says to get your right side, but then we get stuck, and being stuck on this right side or your trail side is the cause of all your swing problems. Because once you're over here, your brain is just gonna jump in and try to make that ball go straight and in the air. Doesn't mean it's a good shot or a quality shot. So we need to instead leverage our downswing. This trail leg, right before you do your downswing, needs to be in a position that it can push you forward just a little bit. That little bit of leverage. Now we could flare the toes, we had all sorts of things to help us do that. And you can see because of this, the takeaway doesn't matter. What if I did this terrible takeaway? I picked it up here, I moved over here, and then I just put myself into position. I could hit a lot of great shots doing that. So the takeaway, of course, is important, but what's important is finding that leverage, because once you have the leverage, it's so easy to do a downswing. We can then just let go and use our lower body to shift us forward very naturally, very smoothly. So that doesn't mean we need to throw our lower body out in front of us. We just have a little leverage and we push and rise, much like an uppercut. The last little piece is we definitely need to have this palm out so we don't have an arm that's flapping around. If this palm is out and fingers and hands straight up and down, it's going to naturally go into a really great golf position, and that club will hit that knuckle right there, and you're ready then to fire it back. So a little bit of this right arm, you can watch that in my other video, but we need that. So we're both of these, a little bit of leverage, and then a little bit of an uppercut feel with a slight leverage push, and you're going to be able to rip that ball very consistently. How do we do that? Well, we got to practice. A lot of different ways to practice. We can do some old school drills, right? We're trying to get some momentum in our takeaway. So it's always nice to have some kind of forward movement, maybe the knee, a little bit of body, a slight rotation. And really what we're doing is passing the weight from big toe to big toe. So we go a little bit forward and then we do our turn. Notice on the turn, something's going to help us. This shoulder, the lead shoulder, goes straight across. It doesn't need to go down. If it goes down, your hip goes out. We're already in some posture. Hopefully have a little bit of tilt to start. And then this is gonna feel like it just goes straight across. As the shoulder goes straight across, the foot and the leg are accommodating that. And it's the fact that everything is going around behind us that recenters us. It's not in front, it's behind. So we get that hip to go behind. We use our big toe, our foot, our knee, our hip, and our shoulder straight across. You can see we're just winding ourselves up. And if we let the hand toss as we do that, we're gonna have our takeaway. Right here, cross your arms, hold some pinchers right across your shoulders, slight tilt, little energy, and go. You see how we're already in the spot. So our main goal is how efficiently can we get to that spot? And there's a whole bunch of different ways. You could watch all sorts of takeaway videos, but your key then is going to be take those videos and watch them and work on those drills, but make sure that you have that leverage right there so you can easily push off. When I'm talking to my students, I pretend they're gonna steal second base. So a little bit here, there we go. So now you do that a few times, you get that feel, palm out, leverage, shift, and completely let go. We're not gonna throw this, we're not gonna hold this, we're just gonna take the leverage and let it do the work. If we have that leverage, the swing feels easy. Why is that? Because everything's going that way. You're going with the flow. What's happened to most people is, boy, they get back here and they're fighting. So as you're doing these drills and you're practicing, The feeling you're trying to create is ease. If you're feeling like it's heavy or awkward or difficult and it's a struggle, that's your golf swing telling you you're out of position and you're not in balance because you don't have a little leverage to push yourself. Once you start to get a sense of this balance and this leverage point, then you realize that's really the only thing you need to practice, because without that, all the swing flaws are going to come from that spot. If you accidentally hit a good shot, that's going to become your swing pattern, and that's going to repeat forever because it worked. But that doesn't necessarily make you a great golfer. So we can do that by taking a ball, and then I like to have the tee on the mat, but just to practice swings would work great. And keep doing practice swings until you feel, oh, that was the one. As soon as you like the one that you did, now we go right to the ball and we're trying to replicate that feel. The ball is always just a test. Can I hit this and have that same exact feel? I really ripped that one, so in that situation, I'm then going to repeat. I'm going to keep doing it until I really get one. That one, yes. So we're literally gathering the attention and pointing it back to the thing we want again and again and again. People say they're concentrating on their practice. That's where we're at. We're in the mind's eye, focused on the thing we're trying to do, not just out here hitting balls, hoping that we hit a good one, because you will hit a good one. You attach to that, it's going to be the same old swing, but that time you flipped at it really good and caught the sweet spot, and you end up playing the same forever. The other advantage is you don't have to practice for 5 hours. We can just practice for 2 minutes, 3 minutes, 4 minutes with high level of concentration, focusing your mind on what it is you want to do, not what you're doing. Give that attention over and over, and you'll get better every single time you practice. And that's the key, right? Get better 1% every day. You're going to be a great golfer in no time flat. So try these drills. Find the leverage so it can lead your downswing with this arm out, so we have the leverage here, and it can just go against our body and release. Give it a try. Guys, I hope this helps you feel the leverage in your downswing. It's going to be a big key for you. Click all the buttons, help me out, subscribe, like, and share, and I will keep bringing more of these videos to you and keep getting you better at golf.